Hello, and welcome to That's English.
Hi, everyone.
Samantha, have you ever thought that life would be so much easier if we didn't have to make so many choices?
You mean like having to choose between 50 different kinds of yoghurt in the supermarket?
Exactly.
In our documentary today, we look at a choice many people have to make at some time in their life, choosing a property to buy, a home.
What shall we have for dinner? What shall I wear today? Life is full of choices, and one of the biggest decisions hundreds of thousands of people face every day is buying a house. Choosing a home is such a huge investment that it's often a difficult choice to make. With so many different options on the market, it's hard to know if you're making the right choice. Estate agent David Simpson talks us through some of the choices people have to make.
The choices that people have to make in the main relate to where they want to buy and the budget that might be available to them. Beyond that, they're going to be looking at the size of property that they actually require relative to their needs. Over and beyond that, it's going to boil down to personal preferences. Do they want an older style property, a flat as opposed to a house, something that actually requires work, or something that's in good order and they can move straight into?
David believes that choosing the right property has a lot to do with compromise.
Ultimately, the degree of compromise that people have to make is going to revolve around the budget that they have available and how that relates to the area in which they're buying. So it may be something like the size of the accommodation, the quality of the area in which they're going to be making a purchase, or the condition of the property that they're actually sort of looking at. So those are going to be some of the fundamental compromises that people are going to have to consider making.
Dawn Johnston's been looking to buy a home for 6 months. She tells us about some of the challenges in making such a big decision.
I think if you know what you're looking for, then of course it's not as heavy on your mind, but yeah, it isn't that easy, especially when you're picking a property and then the children have to like it. That's another challenge as well, somewhere that accommodates their needs as well as your own.
So let's get you inside and have a look.
Thank you.
So this is the more modern of the two properties.
Today, David is taking Dawn to visit a couple of properties that have just come on the market. The first is a modern house in a new development.
Yes, that I do like.
And as you can see throughout, the property's in really good order. So you won't have to actually sort of do a lot of mowing of lawns and things along those lines. Are you happy for us to pop along to the next one, which is a very similar price, but a very different property, and then you can make that comparison between the two?
I'm intrigued now.
Yeah?
Yes.
OK, we'll get along to that one then, shall we?
OK, thank you.
Let's go.
The second property on the list is very different from the first. It's a semi-detached Victorian house.
OK, Dawn, this is the living area, which is separated into an area for seating and also for dining. Bags of character with this property, as you can hear from the creaky floorboards, which add to the atmosphere. But you've also got character in the form of a beautiful bay window with a box window seat, lovely original open fireplace, and even down to some lovely stained glass there. And this is the basement. Have you ever had your own home cinema room?
No.
Well, this could be your opportunity.
The first property, I liked it as soon as I walked in through the door. It was very bright, no work to be done, no cracks. It was just how I pictured the property that I'd want, how it should be. It ticked all the boxes for me.
And is there a preference, do you think, between older and modern?
This one's a more lived-in look. The second property, older style, has character, but needs a little work done to it, which I really don't have the time to do all the finances if I'm buying somewhere now. So if I'm choosing between the two, I will be swayed to the first property. I'll be going home now, show the details to the children, see how they feel about it, because they have to make a decision too. If I don't like it, then you know you can't have that property, and I'll continue looking.
Dawn still has a lot of decisions to make before she settles on her dream home.
So, which of the two properties would you choose?
I'd choose the older property, the one with the creaky floorboards, bay window, open fireplace and stained glass.
I'd probably choose the newer one, as it doesn't need any work doing.
The estate agent explained what's involved when we make our choice.
The choices that people have to make in the main relate to where they want to buy and the budget that might be available to them. Beyond that, they're going to be looking at the size of property that they actually require relative to their needs. Over and beyond that, it's going to boil down to personal preferences.
So obviously your budget, the money you have available and your needs are determining factors.
And then it boils down to, or it's just a matter of, personal preference.
But often our budget and our preferences don't coincide, so we have to make a compromise and not always get exactly what we want.
We asked our international friends about choice in their country. Does your country offer enough choice to people as regards schools, colleges, jobs, homes and lifestyles?
Jamaica is a relatively new country and it's still developing the options for people in terms of life and education. But a walk around Jamaica now will show you technical colleges and a growing arts college scene. Social services are opening up, so more and more Jamaica is finding the options are becoming available.
Considering we're such a small country, we do have some of the best universities in the world. For example, Trinity College in Dublin is number 71 in the world. Queen's University in Belfast is number 31 in the UK. And I think it's a real testament to how good the education is there. Like schools, for example, are the best in the UK in the north of Ireland.
South Africa does provide a huge variety of choice, but the only problem at the moment is the lack of jobs for the youth to follow.
I think there is a lot of choice, especially in education. There's a lot of different types of schools and colleges you go to that are all actually state funded.
Yeah, education-wise, people have freedom to choose anything from science, arts or commerce, anything, so they are open to it. Doctor, if they want to do post-graduation, there are institutes for everything.
How much money you have dictates how much choice you have.
I think there's a lot of choice in England. People are very lucky here. We have so many different schools, loads of different jobs as well. Even though everything is competitive, we still have a lot of choice. We're very fortunate.
Nearly everyone mentioned the wide range of choices offered in the area of education, such as the different types of schools and colleges, some of which are state-funded.
The Englishwoman referred to a wide choice of jobs, but the South African said there was a lack of jobs for young people in her country.
As the Englishman said, the choices you have are often determined by how much money you have.
Well, now it's time for That's the USA. Today, Jodie's back in Miami to find out about some of the choices on offer there.
Welcome back to Miami. This time we'll look a little more closely at some of the city's choice attractions, including the unique shopping culture, the Art Deco architecture, and the electric nightlife. Miami is a mecca for shopping, and I'm here at one of the city's premier shopping centers, Dadeland Mall. Now, there are many upscale stores here, yet you can still find a great bargain. Let's take a look around. With more and more people choosing to shop online, U.S. shopping malls are working very hard to win customers over. Dadeland has over 185 retail stores, including the famous department store, Macy's. I'm here talking with Patty. Now, Patty, what brought you out to the mall today?
Well, it's definitely a fun place to come. It's indoors, so if it's ever hot outside or raining, it's one of the best places to come and visit. And I needed to buy some shoes.
Why did you choose Dadeland Mall?
Well, I don't live that far away. I live in the area of South Miami, so it's very easy to get here.
What are the other reasons people might come out to a mall?
People watching is pretty interesting to do as well. And just de-stressing, really.
Absolutely. Well, I know there are some great stores here, so enjoy the rest of your shopping day.
Thank you.
Now we're here on Lincoln Road, one of the most popular boulevards in the neighborhood of South Beach. Lincoln Road is a 7-block pedestrian street mall, and it's a great place to spend an afternoon. As well as the many shops lining this picturesque promenade, there are several restaurants and eateries. The open-air nature of the mall means guests can still enjoy the sunshine while shopping too. Shop and tan. How very Miami. The most famous area in Miami is South Beach, or SoBe as it's known by the locals. The Art Deco architecture is the star attraction. There are more than 800 protected buildings in the district. Art Deco is a style of modernist design that expresses the elegance and pace of the 1920s and 30s. The buildings in this part of Miami give it perfect expression. Well, the sun has gone down here in South Beach, and I'm here to check out the nightlife I keep hearing so much about. After dark, the buildings of South Beach come alive with their neon lights. They sparkle and shine on the large crowds of people filling the streets, bars, and restaurants. And the drinks are big. I'd say these people are in search of the perfect South Beach party. I'm here with Lawrence and Adrian, who just flew into Miami from New York. Now, guys, as far as nightlife goes, what types of choices are there here in South Beach?
As far as choices, you got your reggae bars, you got Latin bars, you got hip-hop bars, and drinks galore. So, I mean, the choice is yours.
I feel like there's something for everybody here. I mean, you have fine dining, great partying spots. Even if you just want to walk around, there's something for everybody here.
So do you think Miami lives up to its sexy image?
Oh, definitely. I've seen females here that make me never want to go home, ever.
There you go. Something for everyone, like you said, right? What are some of the wildest things you've heard about South Beach?
Well, for me personally, I've heard about the pool parties. They're like really legendary out here. And like you hear about them no matter where you go. It's synonymous with Miami. So that's one thing I think that's Miami's known for.
Lots of fun.
I've heard about beaches, pools, bars. Anything that has to do with nightlife is probably ideal in Miami.
Absolutely. Well, what are your plans for tonight?
Probably get to know some people, some drinks, cocktails, you know, listen to music, and see where the night goes from there.
Great. Well, have an awesome night, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, there you have it, right here in South Beach. We'll see you next time in Daytona Beach. Hey guys, wait up.
I bet Jodie had fun with her new friends. The nightlife down on South Beach looks amazing.
There's certainly a lot of choice, from fine dining to cocktail bars and pool parties.
And drinks galore, or plenty of drinks, at all the partying spots.
And don't you just love those Art Deco buildings?
Oh yes, in fact, I really fancy a bit of de-stressing in Miami. I might check out the flights.
Well, you do that and let me know. We'll see you next time.
Bye.